Hey everyone, so I've got another film highlights video today. This is my December edition and I haven't done one of these in about 4 months, but unfortunately I haven't actually seen that many good films over the last 4 months. I don't know why. And when you watch one kind of bad film, it puts you off for a little while. So the ones that I've selected I actually really did thoroughly enjoy. There are 2 Hana Bonham Carter films. One is Dancing Queen and the other is Arms and the Man. And apart from the 2 pictures that I'm going to put here, that's pretty much all I'm going to say about them because I will talk about them in other videos, and I have previously talked about Dancing Queen and I'll link that video below. The next film is The Frighteners, 1996. This is directed by Peter Jackson and this was mind-blowing. I'd never heard of it before, but I was on Love Film, or now Amazon I guess, and I was just looking through recommendations and it came up and it is brilliant. It's about a psychic who is a con artist, but then he actually finds himself tackling a really big problem with a demonic spirit. And it's quite funny to begin with. It's kind of got an air of Beetlejuice about it, which is possibly why it was recommended to me. But it then gets really serious and quite dark and quite scary. So you're laughing one minute and then you're quite terrified the next. And I think this transition works so effectively. The portrayal of the spirits is great, albeit probably not 100% accurate, but it is very entertaining and it's quite an emotional roller coaster, which I just think is brilliant. You must see it if you haven't. Postman Pat The Movie is probably one of my highlights from 2014's releases. I grew up on Postman Pat like many people and I had to go and see it. Obviously it's slightly different to the TV series as it was then you've got SDS and everything, and it's changed quite a lot, but the film is still brilliant, and the fact that it's set around this kind of Britain's Got Talent style contest is great. It's very contemporary, it's very up to date, it's something that a lot of people will be able to relate to. And the character of Simon Cowell I loved. I just love anything that kind of pokes fun at reality TV shows, even though I love watching quite a few of them. And the cast is great. David Tennant, yes please, as always. I will love him in anything. I'm a bit biased like that I guess. Rupert Grint as well, although he didn't really have that many lines to say, so I was a little bit disappointed by that. But in all, it was a really fantastic film. Very well done. I didn't expect much from it. I often find when you take shows like that and turn them into films, it's not always done well, but this was done perfectly and I was just so excited to finally be able to actually watch it. I also finally got around to watching Hotel Transylvania and then found out the next one was coming out. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I love anything that's a bit peculiar, anything that's a bit gothic and dark, and then when you take that to animation with the likes of Coraline and Paranorman and that kind of thing, it's so fun. The cast for it was great as well, and I love the way it developed. And I cannot wait to see the second one. I'm so psyched to actually go and watch that. The Christmas Candle was an interesting one. Susan Boyle's in it, Samantha Barks is in it, among other people. And it's quite a slow film. I mean, it's not meant to be this action-packed film. It's very slow, it's very delicate, a very religious film. Me being a spiritualist, I love anything that supports faith. And I love candles. I love anything that's very kind of therapeutic like that. It didn't take the direction I thought it was going to take, and that for me, it's always enjoyable in a film when I don't know what's going to happen, or when I think I know and I'm told actually that's not right, Amy. So it's really enjoyable. The soundtrack is gorgeous. The song that goes with it, I think it's called The Miracle Hymn or something like that, sung by Susan Boyle. If you haven't heard it, go on YouTube. There's various live performances and things of it. It's heart-wrenching and it really is painful to listen to for the best possible reasons, and it's just such a good film. As I said, it was a little bit slow, so if you're in the mood for something that's going to get your heart racing, it's probably not going to be The Christmas Candle, but it's lovely. It's very lovely, very gentle, and it's soothing if you watch it at the right time. The last film is Click, and yes, I know it's taken me 8 years to actually get around to seeing this film, and that is terrible, but it was so worth the wait. The concept of being able to stop time and rewind time and speed up time is really quite an exciting thing, and something I think a lot of people would love to do, myself included. There are a lot of moments where I'm just like, can we skip past this? I don't want to do this. And it's really effective. And it does get emotional towards the end because it's very funny. I think Adam Sandler is very good. And then you get the emotion aspect of it as well, and it kind of just gives it that extra depth. And again, as with The Christmas Candle, it wasn't what I was expecting. The outcome of it was not what I'd imagined it to be. It just gives it an extra layer to kind of take away that extra emotion from the film, and it was absolutely completely worth the wait. Hopefully I'll be able to do another one of these editions sooner than like in 4 months time, because I mean I haven't had a lot of time recently to watch that many films anyway, but the ones that I have watched, with the exceptions of these, have basically been a little bit flat. But we've got a lot of really good films coming out. We've got Night in the Museum 3, Big Eyes of course, Tim Burton, I'm over the moon about that one. Into the Woods. So there's a lot of good things coming out, so hopefully we'll be able to do something a little bit sooner. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions for films that you think I might like, or suggestions for other videos you'd like to see, let me know, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!